day and good deeds. Welcome to the We Do Good Podcast. I am your host, Charles Dame. We are going to be kicking it here today about a event that's coming up in May that's going to be unbelievable. I'm super excited about what I'm having an opportunity to be involved with. I'm here with my friends from the Play Treasure Coast Sports Commission, and Building Opportunities Through Golf is back, ladies and gentlemen, with Willie. How are you all doing today? Thank you, Ryan and Willie, for being out here with me today.
Outstanding, man. Just so happy to be a part of what we got going on with our Fore Veterans tournament, and I'm just looking forward to an amazing 2026.
Yeah, this event is going to be something else. So, kind of to put this together and frame it up, what I'm going to do is just kind of give you a little bit of information. First, it's the Fore Veterans Classic. It's going to take place from May 18th to May 20th. It's going to be at 3 different prime viewed golf courses here in the area, and it's just going to be insane. You can go out on the internet to foreveteransclassic.org. You can sign up there at that location, find out all the information. But we're going to talk really quick about that, our organizations, what this event's going to support. So I'm going to kick it off right here a little bit, and I'm going to talk a little bit about give Willie a chance to talk a little bit about building opportunities through golf and what his organization is all about. Willie, kick it off for us.
All right. So, Building Opportunities Through Golf is an organization that's designed to mentor, train, teach, and work with kids that come from a very impoverished community here in the Treasure Coast, Fort Pierce. Depending on what Census Bureau you look at, Fort Pierce has the highest poverty rate than most big cities, somewhere between 24 and 26% poverty rate. So what BOTG does, we take those kids, we bring them out to the golf course, we teach them about leadership, we teach them about etiquette, we teach them all those things because we believe that golf mirrors life, right? All the things that you have in golf, you have in life. And as a part of that, we also do a big trip every year where we take the kids to East Lake in Atlanta. And somebody might say, why East Lake? Well, here's why East Lake. East Lake was a community that carbon copied.
Yeah.
That's right, baby. East Lake was a community that was a carbon copy of Fort Pierce. Crimes, drugs, prostitution, all of that. And through the game of golf, East Lake was revitalized. The PGA Tour came in. They do their end-of-year tournament there. It used to be called the FedEx Cup. Now it's called the Tour Championship. And that event alone, with money coming in, sponsors, they have revitalized East Lake. So that's why we go.
It changed everything for that community, the people, and everything they got going on.
Yes.
So building opportunity through golf, you guys hold events, you do different things, and one of those events is going to be this Fore Veterans Classic.
Yes.
So, a little bit off the subject on that one, but just tell me a little bit about the format of the Fore Veterans Classic and what people are getting involved with here.
Well, I'm going to give that one to Ryan.
Oh, let's do it. Ryan, tell me about the format. What's going down?
So it's a 2-man team. The format will change daily based on the golf course you're playing. You must have a valid GIN number and must have one veteran a part of your team.
What is a GIN number for those that don't know?
Well, verify the handicap. Make sure there's no sandbaggers out there like Willie over here.
He does sandbag a little bit.
And I played from the senior teams.
Well, the senior tees for you are rated. I'm going to say they're rated. It's okay. Yeah. It's all right to be a senior.
Oh yeah,
I'm nipping okay at your heels. I'm not too far off.
I'm fine.
So the tournament by design was by veterans for veterans, and that's why Willie and Charles are so instrumental in the heartbeat of this event. So to bring these veterans from all around the world here to the Treasure Coast to play these prime golf courses during a great time of year, we look forward to the challenge and make sure you bring your A game.
That's awesome. I'm quite sure somebody will pick their A, B, C, and D game. That's for right. Sure. Because this is about celebrating veterans and having a good time. I was great. Ryan touched on that. Ryan, go ahead and let the community know about Play Treasure Coast and what it is you all do here for us in the community. How you've helped Willie and I and our organizations grow and help other veterans and first responders and the youth here in the community.
Well, thank you for the opportunity, Charles. Play Treasure Coast Sports. We're the Office of Sports Tourism for the Treasure Coast region, which includes Indian River County, St. Lucie County, and Martin counties. We bring sporting events to the area that drive direct spending and economic impact to the businesses here in the area, but more importantly, bringing the opportunity to our local residents to see these events, to participate in these events, and be inspired by these events.
Yeah, inspired by these events.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let a little cat out of the bag right now because that inspiration thing for Willie and I, this is pretty cool. What we've had the opportunity to have get involved with us. So for those of you that are coming out to play, that know about the ultimate honor that you can receive, and most of the individuals that have received this honor, they kind of even don't even feel like they deserve it or want it. But man, it's an incredible thing to have, and how we honor them, and how we all in the military world, man, do we look up to these guys. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
we're fortunate enough that we're going to be partnering up with the Medal of Honor Foundation, and Medal of Honor recipients are going to be out there at each one of these courses, playing in the tournaments, those that can play, celebrating us with us at these events, and getting an opportunity to meet them, spend some time with them, and hear their stories. And we're going to be helping the Medal of Honor Foundation with some of the capital from this event will be going to that organization. So I know that means a lot to me to kind of cut everybody off, but it's kind of,
huge.
Willie, why don't you tell me what that means to you?
It's huge because we do so much stuff, right? And we get so busy and so locked into our everyday lives, right? That we actually forget that we have real, true, living heroes
Absolutely.
in our midst. They're
Yeah.
walking around every day in our midst, right? And we're talking about battle-tested heroes that may have gave a limb, an arm, a leg, an eye, or whatever to take care of their buddy, right? To be as a protector, right? Which is why this golf tournament is so meaningful to me, is because it's an opportunity to bring veterans together. It's our
Absolutely.
event. It's ours. We own this. This is veterans taking care of veterans.
Absolutely.
And Ryan is a part of that with the sports commission. Charles is a former Marine. I'm a former Army guy.
Well, once a Marine, always a Marine.
That's
I don't know
that's
about
a
you
bunch of
former cats,
nonsense.
but
That's
that's
a bunch
just,
of
that's just the way it is
You
for those
ain't
other
wearing no
branches.
damn Marine uniform right now.
I couldn't fit in my Marine uniform right now.
My Army uniform right now. But just to bring so many veterans, so many heroes together, and just spend 3 days of fun, food, having a good time. And there's going to be, I'm telling you, if you show up, get ready for the war stories. There's going to be a ton of war stories on all sides. So
Absolutely, yeah. And I can say this is a good opportunity for talk about the organization that I represent, We Do Good. So We Do Good is an organization that helps veterans and first responders, and our objectives are to help Gold Star families and through the game of golf. So we raise money, we have events, we raise a big chunk of change, and we give it directly to these families in order to change their lives. So recently we just gave away, I think, a little over $14,500 to a local firefighter's family who was suffering with cancer, debilitating cancer. In February, we were able to give away over $16,000 to Gunnery Sergeant Terry J. Elliott's son. Terry J. Elliott served in Fallujah, died saving 12 other Marines. His son, Preston, on his way to college now. Really great kid, but it's been amazing to see the impact we have had on the countless lives over the years with We Do Good, and the proceeds that will be raised from this event that come to We Do Good. These proceeds are going to go back out directly into the hands of the veterans and first responders families here in the community. So this is heroes taking care of heroes, veterans taking care of veterans. This will be 3 days of celebration, honor. The Marine Color Guard will be there celebrating and kicking the event off. So we are looking forward to just really crushing it and doing it up. Tell me some of the other things that we're going to be doing out there, some of the other challenges that will happen during the event while we're out there at the Fore Veterans Classic.
So we're going to be doing a hole-in-one. We're going to be doing a long drive contest. That's every day. Hole-in-one every day, long drive every day. We're going to feed you breakfast. We're going to feed you lunch. We're going to have a big hospitality gathering that Sunday before the event starts. We plan on having another big gathering that Wednesday once the event is over and give out awards and that kind of thing. But before I get sidetracked, Charles said something that I wanted to kind of go back to. In addition to what we're doing and all the money that we're raising, neither of us takes a salary.
Hoorah!
Neither of us get paid for this. This is 100% donated time, donated effort, and we work hard at what we do because we deal in excellence.
And we love what we
We
do,
love
and
what
we
we do.
love the people we do
Do
it
it for.
for.
That's
Yeah,
right.
absolutely. I
That's
mean,
right.
every time I get an opportunity to do something for a fellow brother,
Mm-hmm.
sister, that is that is the whole reason I am doing this,
Yep.
and what I do it for. And I'm like you, I love what I do, so no need for a paycheck. I'm
No
with
need
you.
for a check. No
Absolutely,
need
brother.
for a check.
Absolutely.
And one of the things that I believe, right? I believe that God put people on this earth for certain things, right? So you have to be aware of what you're here for. And there is no doubt in my mind that Charles Dane, Ryan Strickland, and Willie Scott are here to serve. We're here to serve the people of this community, whether it be veterans, whether it be firefighters, police, children, whatever it is. If you take care of those who need the most, you will always live a blessed life. And I
Absolutely.
believe that that is my calling. My calling is to take care of those who need the most.
Well, I can tell you, you are successful at it because I have watched you do what it is you do.
Thank you.
That's why I play in your events. That's why I'm involved with you,
Thank
because
you.
I'm proud to be involved with what it is you do. Listen, on a separate note, I want to do a little bit deeper dive. I'm gonna turn this over to Ryan here a little bit. Ryan, if you can discuss a little bit deeper about, I know you said it's a 3-day event, it's flighted, there's 2 players per team, 1 veteran. Go a little bit more into the details as to how the event's going to be played, where people can stay if they want to get involved, where they can stay in the area, and what kind of things there are to do here in the Treasure Coast and on the Treasure Coast, because you all know everything about this area and where to have a good time. So please let some people know about it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you again, Charles. And as Charles mentioned earlier, May 18 through 20, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 9 a.m. shotgun. There will be post-lunch and other activities while you're here in town. The host hotels will be out in Tradition. We will have a Homewood Suites and a Courtyard Marriott. You could check out foreveteransclassic.org to get some of those price-specific rates for participants in the tournament. While you're here in town, there's a plethora of things to do. Yes, we're right on the beach. You could go and check out the beach. For those that don't want to check out the beach, we have the Navy SEAL Museum. You could
Which
ride,
is awesome,
Yeah.
man. There's a whole wall in the Navy. I just went to the Navy SEAL Museum. It's cool you brought that up. I just went to the Navy SEAL Museum. I was watching, I think Congressman Mass or something was doing a initiation where they were swearing in young cadets and stuff like
This
that.
was just past Saturday.
Just this past Saturday,
Yeah.
right? And we went out there and we watched him run on the beach with my son and stuff like that. He's like, I'm not joining. I was like, that's fine. But we went inside, man, and we turned the corner in the Navy SEAL Museum, and I just stood there in front of this wall. And my son comes up to me and goes, Dad, what are you staring at? And I just looked from one end of the wall to the other end of the wall, and I was like, son, your dad was on every one of these missions for these 7 years. I started here and I finished there. Dad was on that boat. Dad was on that ship.
Wow.
Dad was in this location.
Wow.
And the entire amount of my service was sitting there on a wall in the Navy SEAL Museum.
Wow.
And I just sat there and looked at it for a minute and was like, man, what a cool opportunity
Yeah.
and moment to get to show this to my son and my
Wow.
family. And then from there, man, the SEAL Museum, and I'm a Marine, right? So I wanted to be like, Navy SEAL Museum. But man, the Navy SEAL Museum was off
It's
the
cool.
chain. Oh, it
It's
was
cool.
awesome. They got a Black Hawk in
Yeah,
there, sitting
it's
in there.
cool.
They've got all kinds of what kids can walk around with MP4s
Yeah.
and AK-47s that are weighted properly.
Yeah.
They had an M60 Echo 3 from when I first started service as a machine gunner in the Marine Corps. And I picked it up and was like, man, that thing was heavy. And I gave it to my son, and he was like, oh, my God, Dad, you carried that? I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
this is what I carried. Navy SEAL Museum is a really cool spot. So if you're here and you get an opportunity to check that out, I definitely would do that. Sorry, keep rolling. There's a lot of stuff.
Absolutely, there is. There's plenty of things to do, and we'll have a list of all the attractions, restaurants close in proximity from the host hotel, as well as the participating golf courses themselves.
Yeah, so that time of year, is anything going on at Tradition Field where the Mets are at?
Clover Park, St. Lucie Mets season will be live that time of year. So as long as the team's in town, we will have tickets that we can offer to participating veterans as well.
What? Let's
Got it.
go.
Free tickets
Let's go.
for veterans as long as the St. Lucie Mets are in town.
How cool is that? It just seems like one thing after the other. We're going to be able to do some really cool
yeah.
stuff throughout this event, and enjoy the things that we're doing. So, what do they need to do if I'm a golfer and a veteran? What is it I need to do and put together in order to join this event?
First off, I'd get a GIN number. Go to the USGA, register yourself for a GIN number so you can start working on that number. That will be active in real time, so it'll continue to adjust. And then if you're not currently a veteran, find a veteran that loves golf or wants to join you and come and play golf, and then go to foreveteransclassic.org. You can click on the registration, and everything will take care of itself after that. If you register, you'll probably get reached out by Willie Scott. So if you want a phone call, an email from Willie, the man Scott, you need to register.
You will definitely hear from me via phone call. I'm not going to do email because I want this to be personal, because it's personal for us that we have a huge success to help, give some support to all three of our organizations. So you will definitely get a phone call from Willie.
That's awesome. That is amazing. So now there's a lot of veterans, a lot of first responders that are out there listening to the podcast. They're going to see us on social media and what we're doing. They now know how to sign up. They know that they got to get a GIN number, and that is awesome. Those are the people we need to come out. But one of the things that makes these events incredible, one of the things that pushes it over the limit, and we just talked about a couple of them who I hope the Navy SEAL Museum and I hope the Mets will now get involved with us in the hotels for sure. What are some other opportunities for sponsorship to get involved with this event?
Well, the website has all the information. Once again, foreveteransclassic.org. You can click on the website. All the sponsorship opportunities are there, from title sponsor, hole-in-one sponsor, beverage cart. Everyone loves a beverage cart sponsor.
Everybody likes a beverage cart.
And then there's contact information on there. So if you have any additional information, once you look at the sponsorship, we can customize any package to meet your needs and your ROI goals.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I think one of the things that's really kind of cool is while all of us are really into what it is we do to help others and do things for the community, one of the things we're also paying attention to is that word those three letters you just gave us, ROI. We want to make sure that our sponsors are well represented when they get involved with these events, that the individuals that are out there get an opportunity to know the sponsors and get to have some camaraderie with those. We love sponsors that want to get involved and be at the events. There's an opportunity for you to come out with a 10x10 tent, set up out on a hole or set up somewhere at one of the golf courses, meet the players, meet the veterans, celebrate the day with them, give them some of your products and support the veterans with some of the things, and show them why your products should be catered to or taken care of by the veteran community.
Absolutely. So listen, I thought about this while Charles was talking, right? So I'm going to put Charles on the spot here, right?
Let's go.
So Charles mentioned earlier that we've been in contact with the Medal of Honor recipient foundation, right? So Charles, why don't you just go ahead and tell a potential sponsor, an opportunity they may have by being a sponsor.
Absolutely. So one of the exciting things we found out from the Medal of Honor Association Foundation is that there can be an opportunity to play golf at the golf course for the right sponsor with one of these Medal of Honor recipients. Now, for those of you that most of the audience that's listening that's military is going, oh my gosh, come on, let's play with a Medal of Honor recipient. But even bigger than that, if you don't know what this is, a person that's received the Medal of Honor, it is the highest military honor that a person can receive if they are served in the United States military. It is presented by the President of the United States, and we were just talking about one of the cool things before we came on camera. We were just talking about one of the coolest things. So I had the privilege of watching a Medal of Honor recipient walk around a base at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. And what was crazy to me, and I didn't realize it because I was a boot at the time, and a boot is somebody in the Marine Corps that's just getting started. They don't really know much about anything, but they've graduated Parris Island. At least, some of us Marines graduated Parris Island. There's others that went and watched a baseball game in San Diego, which is awesome. We're all Marines. But when they come across and you get to see a Medal of Honor recipient, and you get to see a full bird colonel snap a salute to a corporal because he's wearing a ribbon on his chest, and the corporal pauses and gives him a minute on the salute and then cuts it, and you watch the colonel cut it, you're like, dang, did that guy just salute a corporal? Oh my gosh, what just happened? Because that medal of honor recipient is what is considered the most valuable hero that we have amongst all of us. So yeah, it's going to be really cool. The opportunity for a sponsor to get to meet these individuals, get time to hear their stories, spend time with them. It's just not something that you get to do every day.
Right.
So if you're a sponsor and you're out there and you're looking to spend some time around a Medal of Honor recipient, learn a story of what real heroism is like, get involved with this event. Get involved with the Fore Veterans Classic and sign up and let us help arrange that meeting because we're looking forward to taking care of the Medal of Honor Foundation and those recipients that are in it.
Absolutely. And here's the beauty of this, unless it's something I don't know, this is the first event of its kind that I know where you get an opportunity to actually play with a Medal of Honor recipient in a golf
Yeah, I
tournament.
can't think of any other opportunity to have
yeah,
to do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that in itself sets this event apart from any other event that we get involved in.
Absolutely. Now, I can tell you, the other thing that's going to be great is I'm looking forward to seeing all of you golfers out there that are adaptive golfers, right?
Absolutely.
I've got a program that we run called the Golf for Heroes program. We give away free golf lessons at WeDoGood to veterans, first responders, their family. But our adaptive golf program is absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And I can tell you now, there are going to be some guys out there and gals that might be missing limbs or whatever else is going on because they've lost it in combat or in service. And they are going to whoop your tail on that golf course.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
not like a kind of a beating, but like a total beating.
Yeah, beat down.
like
Beat down.
like +2, +1 handicaps and on one leg.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to all these groups of people coming out and celebrating and having a great time. Our Purple Heart recipients that are going to be out there. This is just going to be an amazing opportunity over 3 days to spend time with them. Willie, Ryan, any last minute things that you guys want to throw out here? Let's do it.
Well, I just want to thank Charles and thank Ryan for partnering with me to try to make this possible. This was something that's important to me, and I'm looking forward to a wonderful 3 days in May. And just thank you guys, man. Thank everybody out there listening.
Thank you.
To the podcast. We appreciate that we can kind of get a little bit of your time in your busy schedules. So thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Ryan?
Yeah, thank you as well. You said it well, Willie. I'm thrilled to be a part of this event for the right reasons and for the right purpose. Couldn't think of two better individuals to team up with than Charles and Willie. I love the military banter that the two of you have back and forth. It's comical.
It's just getting started.
You guys didn't hear what he said to me before this thing went live. I can't say it because the FAA might come get all of us. But he was pretty mean to me.
Yeah, I just say check out the website. Once again, foreveteransclassic.org. Find us on social media. Like, share, repost. And we look forward to seeing you in May of 2026.
Yeah, absolutely. And everything you both said is reciprocated by me. I feel the same way about you two. I'm so excited about what we're getting to do together, and I appreciate the opportunity to work with you all. And again, so I'm going to wrap this thing up. Thanks, everybody, for listening to the We Do Good podcast. Remember, take care of your fellow brothers and sisters out there. Remember to do good deeds. Remember, one good deed can change everything. It always does. So take the time to do those good deeds. We look forward to seeing you all at the ForeVeteransClassic.org, ForeVeteransClassic.org. Go check it out, see what there is to do, and we'll catch you next time on the We Do Good podcast.